Welcome back to New Gen Marketing. Today we are talking about how you can utilize gaming to help market your brand. Last week we talked about Generation Alpha and how they are the newest generation that has control over buying power in today's market. One of the big pieces we talked about with Generation Alpha is how they enjoy digital campfires, which is essentially a place where people can go online to interact with each other, places like Reddit and Discord. But one of the biggest ones that is a little bit different is gaming itself. It's a place where people can interact with each other, but it's also massively interactive. And we're going to take a look at how brands utilize that and how you should be utilizing gaming and the gaming concepts for your brand as well. Of all platforms, gaming has one of the biggest influences on Generation Alpha. 94% of Generation Alpha plays games, and games like Minecraft, Roblox, and Fortnite cater specifically to Generation Alpha. And in addition to that 94% that play games, 70% watch gaming content. Those are massive numbers. So why is Generation Alpha interacting at these massive numbers? And the one simple answer is interactivity. They're able to interact with content in a way they weren't able to before. Gaming itself is obviously very interactive. You are controlling a lot of different elements. It's by design interactive. But also watching gaming content is often designed to be interactive, to give feedback, to point in directions, to be talking to the actual audience that is there. Generation Alpha is the first generation that was born into the digital age. So gaming has always been a part of their life. From the moment they were given an iPad as a baby and were playing games on that, to when they got their first Xbox or PlayStation, and now things like Nintendo Switch and the Steam Deck take gaming anywhere. So gaming is a huge part and a very easy thing that can be a part of their life. They can play it anywhere and in a way that no other generation could before. So Generation Alpha has this thing that is a massive part of their life, and it's massively interactive. And they have to decide between something super interactive and something not interactive at all. They're going to lean towards interactivity. And so that's what we need to be starting to learn from as we're trying to market to Gen Z and especially to Generation Alpha, is that we need interactivity to be a core piece of the content we're producing and of the marketing that we're trying to put out in order to reach Generation Alpha. So some of the ways that we can be adding that interactivity into what we're doing is, one, we can be gamifying the experience, adding interactive ways that people can interact with our brand and with our content. You know, the old school way of doing that was asking for feedback, asking for questions. You look at a Q&A where people are asking questions and people are instantly getting a response back. That's a very simple but a very interactive way to do this. And that's the same way that gaming channels where people watch gaming, how that works. A lot of it is talking back and forth. We also see big brands who are actually selling things in the digital world or adding interactive ways to interact with their brand in that digital world. We see Nerf creating interactive Minecraft worlds. We see Marvel and DC building mods and skins for Fortnite. And we see Lego, who created a whole Lego land in Roblox. These are really, really cool ways to do this. And you can do that as well if that works specifically for your brand. But there are lots of things we can learn with that. Ultimately, we're seeing Generation Alpha is gaming. They're watching gaming. That's where they are. So how can you position your brand to be right there with them? That's how you're going to be able to reach them. Stop trying to convince them to come where you are and start going to where they are and talking to them and the way they're used to being talked to. That's it for this week on New Gen Marketing. For more, check out our website at lifestyle.media. And until next time, this has been New Gen Marketing.